Hello, I'm here so much later than I normally am, so I hope I have some people join me. It says I have one person watching. Say hi if you're watching. Sorry I'm late. So many reasons. It's such a long story. It's been such a day yesterday and today. Anyway, luckily, Tuesday is my busy day. I would have been screwed if I had not already done all my Outschool prepping ahead of time. So my son had a soccer tournament this weekend, and we actually had a lot of downtime in between games, the two games. I actually got like all my reading done. Plus, my husband drove, so I was able to do a little in the car. So yeah. Hello, 4 people watching. Say hello. One person give me a thumbs up already. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to read the VIPKID weekly report first, like I always do. Hi, Evelyn. Thanks for coming. Disclaimer, I haven't read it ahead of time, so you're probably thinking it's almost 11. How come you didn't read it ahead of time? Yeah, I've had a lot going on. Okay, anyway, our thoughts are with those teachers who've been affected by the winter storms in the central and southern U.S. over the past week. Our teachers' safety is our top priority, and we will work closely with all teachers who are impacted to ensure there's no penalty for missed classes. All right, Evelyn's working in her garden. Well, I'm glad you're listening. If you are experiencing issues with the soft cancellation procedure, don't hesitate to send us a ticket and choose teacher cancellations, soft medium cancellations as the ticket type. This week, we're sharing an update with regards to the use of Chinese money in the classroom, highlighting teacher Michelle and more. Top story. Now it is time to open slots. Students are returning to the classroom. Are you ready? Spring festival is over and kids are eagerly waiting for the start of the new semester here in China. That goes for VIPKID lessons too. March is one of the busiest months of the whole year for our teachers, and we expect March 2021 to be no different. Freeing up some extra time in March and opening as many PPT slots as possible is a great idea if you want more book students. PT slots are 7, 7:30, 8, and 8:30 Beijing time. If you are in the Eastern time zone, that's just AM when it's daylight savings. You know what? I think, just my opinion, why they might be saying this. I know, number one, a lot of teachers are mad about the things that have been happening lately or taking time off. A lot of teachers are working at Outschool and working less hours. That'd be me. Hi, Cindy. And a lot of people are doing spring break in March. I'm taking off 1 week in March from Outschool and VIPKID. So I think I'm just going to work 3 days a week, my least 3 days a week at VIPKID, my least busy days, although I did work today. Rebecca, hi. An update regarding the use of Chinese money and currency in your classroom. Uh-oh. Based on the laws and regulations in China, in an effort to comply with the regulations in China, we wanted to communicate an updated policy regarding the use of Chinese money and currency in online classes in brick and mortar. Due to laws and regulations in China, we are recommending that teachers no longer use Chinese money and/or currency as props, rewards, or lesson extensions in their classroom. The regulation includes the use of real currency and pictures of on the internet. While we understand teachers have previously used and may want to use Chinese money or currency in their classroom, we recommend that teachers do not use Chinese currency, props, or rewards or lesson extensions. Okay. We would like to clarify that this update is only regarding Chinese. Okay, so you can still use US dollars. I don't know why. They don't say why, but I'm going to guess that maybe some of the students thought that they were getting real money. That's happened in the past. Evelyn Joy says, when we spring forward, I'm going to start teaching 2 morning classes 5 days a week. Yeah, I think I'm going to start doing now, and we will be going to daylight savings in March. Actually, it's the week I'm taking off. Evelyn, is Chinese law. Yeah, I'm just wondering why they made that a Chinese law. Yeah, I know. Wrong. One of my students told me, I think I don't have the right tones. And this student, he's a great student. He's so engaged, but he has, I'm not saying his name, but he does have one of the worst accents. And he was like, teacher, your Chinese, very bad. So I don't know how to say Hung Bao the real way, but that's in my very American accent. I'm thinking they're doing away with paper currency. Oh, that might be. A lot of people are doing that. People printing Chinese money. Oh, like counterfeits. All right, an update regarding, okay, we already did that one. How does Dino play a role in students' learning? Watch our latest video. Let's talk about Dino. We invited, not saying his name. He's the merchandise developer manager from the art team to talk about how Dino accompanies VIPKID students throughout their learning journey and what Dino's learning ventures may look like. Discussion. Okay, exploring identity, find strength and purpose. Oh, with Miss Shabazz. Now I'm going to try to say her last name. So don't miss out on the first installment of the Diversity Speaker Series. And don't forget to register for the opportunity to hear from Ms. Shabazz Thursday from 6 to 6:45 p.m. East. So that's tonight. No, not tonight. 2 days from now at night, as part of the VIPKID Diversity Speaker Series. And yeah. All right. And celebrate reading with Mini Mighty. They've put this in the weekly report for several weeks. Celebrate reading with Mini Mighty. In honor of Read Around the World Day, Mini Mighty Reading Club is hosting a free 30-minute-friendly read aloud featuring Gruffalo by Julia Donaldson. They'll be 2 times available. February 24th at 6 p.m., 5th at 8 p.m. It's going to take a while. Guests are having trouble getting this going. Is anyone doing this for your kids, the Mini Mighty reading? Yeah. I know Cindy said she wanted to support American companies. I don't know. There's so many platforms out there doing this type of thing now. I would think it'd be hard to get in on that. Evelyn said, Dino dollars still allowed. Oh, good. Because I have my Dino dollars here. And actually, I have a money game I play with my older students, which I use Monopoly money. So those would still be good. Okay. So celebrating Black educators. Okay, so there's a 2.5 pages about Michelle, WSN, one of the teachers. No disrespect for her, but it's 2 full pages long. So if anyone wants to hear it, let me know. But most people come here to hear policy changes. If you would like to read this all about her, it is in the weekly report. So virtual meetups, announcing our March theme. It's been an incredible month of meetups for Black History Month and the Lunar New Year. Congratulations to the winner of our meetup sweepstakes, Ox Dino. Okay. And okay, ways that you can sell a virtual meetup. Anyone doing a virtual meetup? I don't really go to many, I don't have time. All right, host a coffee or tea chat and have some attendees share a story of a woman in their lives who has made a positive influence. Host a discussion about women that have made a difference in the education field. Create a trivia night related to Women's History Month. Topic. Number 2, what to do if I'm a teacher impacted by severe weather or outages this winter season. And it's telling me my internet. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Rebecca. Am I breaking up on anyone? Dino, yes. So I should change this before I start my Outschool classes, which start in an hour. But if I don't get around to it, I don't get around to it. Right. You know what? I think they just said just Chinese money. So even if I had like a real dollar bill of American, that would be okay. Yes. Okay. VIPKID, sorry, GOGOKID updates. Extra incentive in March 2021. That is for referrals. Don't forget that during February 2021, contracted GOGOKID teachers can earn an additional $25 per successful referral for a total of $130. And if it's your first referral, you can earn an extra $50 for your first successful referral totaling $155. That would not be my first referral. Cindy was my most recent referral. Oh, okay. Sorry. Before I get into that, they are updating their referral on February 26th. Okay. More time to spring into GOGOKID. Have you heard the great news? It's the time of year when booking rates are at their highest. It's a new school term, and that means students are back to the business of learning. The VIPKID report said the same thing. We're so excited to see you. So we need an additional extra teachers to meet the growing demand. Current students are requesting more classes and the peak booking rate is increasing. To encourage potential teachers to join the GOGOKID family and start teaching and venture, we are extending the spring into GOGOKID incentive. New teachers can earn $100. Okay, a $100 bonus, not as good as the $300 that they had a $400 bonus. And it's, am I breaking up on you? It says reconnecting. Okay, let me know if I'm breaking up on anyone. Teachers need at least 5 days to complete the application process. Some teachers spend additional time meeting profile standards and completing orientation. The sooner they apply and begin, the better chance of having $100 spring GOGOKID classes. The teachers must. So here's sign the teaching agreement by March 31st. Open 60 peak time slots as a minimum of 72 hours before class time within 30 days. Okay, so you have to open it 3 days. It is buffering. Oh, I have to reset my internet schedule. So for the $300 bonus, it was 3 classes as scheduled. This is 2. No teacher notice cancellation, teacher IT, and no valid parent complaints. So nothing that's your fault. The incentive will be added here as an adjustment for your page of the days. So it's time for daylight savings. It says I'm buffering again. Time is coming. Forward 1 hour, the same amount of times, but it means 1 hour later of teaching your schedule. Okay, in VIPKID and GOGOKID, the portal does update for you. Okay, and okay, number 4, booming kindergartners and elementary schools in China have February 22nd and 28th, and the next March 1st through 7th will be noticeably soaring. So everyone wants opening slots. Let me know if you have cut your hours at VIPKID. Let's see. Money tree quiz winners. Congratulations to the winners. Trial 2.0 lessons. All right. So that I'm gonna wait because okay. Apologies for SOQ data inaccuracy. It still says that I still apologize for inaccurate student output quantity data that was recently set out. Our tech team is looking into the issue to find the source of the problem. Okay, I don't know what they're talking about. I don't work as much for GOGOKID. SOQ has been, it still says I'm reconnecting. Hopefully you all are still getting access to this data on their app. We're excited about the positive course, understand the importance of students. Okay, did anyone have problems with this? Okay, when the game is ended, the mole will smile and show her cute teeth instead of frowning and waving a white flag. Whoa. All right, okay, so there's some workshops coming up at GOGOKID, ways to talk with the parents, 9 a.m. Eastern with Holly on the 23rd, that's today. Oh, it already happened. If you're finding out about it now, it's too late. 3.0, the OWL activity slides disable the student's pen function. They are only able to use the pointer on these slides. If the whiteboard used while this of the crippling winter storm that has affected so many kids, we'd like to encourage you to take preventative measures. Okay, anyone having a problem with winter? I know everyone down south who normally doesn't get snow is getting snow. Danny, Mindy. Number 1, if you come across the internet breakdowns and cannot take classes, please close slots or cancel them in advance. Of course, if you can, not everybody can. Number 2, close 24-hour slots for the following few hours before you go to bed. All right, 12. Think before accepting student booking requests. Anyone doing priority booking requests at GOGOKID? Because I've never heard one person who is. If you're one of the few who is, please let me know. accepting student booking requests. We'd like to take this opportunity to remind teachers not to accept requests if you're not sure whether you'll be available for that time or not. You will have to cancel if you're unable to teach, which greatly disappoints the students and may leave bad impressions. Okay. Also, so the priority booking requests at GOGOKID, you don't know who you're accepting a request to, because part of opening in a slot, they're accepting them. So let me see what you guys are saying. I won $14 from GOGOKID. I only did the last quiz though. I missed the other ones, got busy. But hey, that was $14 you didn't have before. That's like teaching 1.5 classes. My internet connection isn't. And Rebecca, they should not advertise meetups on email. True. Yeah, true. That's not my fault. Yes. Okay, I have a new segment today where I'm actually reading from the Outschool. A little bit old, so some of you might already know this. And I'm not going to read everything. I'm just going to do the highlights. And now it says I'm reconnecting again. Okay, so Outschool scheduling advice. The change formats. All right, Black History Month is happening now. We're highlighting classes that focus on Black history, social justice, and move on parenting homepages all month long. Women's History Month, which is in March. Similarly, we have a special call out for women history topics. Okay, awesome. Does anyone do any of those 2 types of classes? Spring break, March through 6 weeks for different schools. When kids have school breaks, families for fun learning activities, engage them. Consider multi-day camps or other short formats. I've had people ask me, but I would just do the whole month of March and April if you want to do camps. Is anyone doing camps? Let me know. Let me know what type of camps you're doing. I pretty much only do ongoing with a few one-time classes thrown in there. I guess I don't have a desire to do, just because you have to be free every single day at the same time. And I'm comfortable with Outschool. I have 4 ongoing classes that book constantly, and some of them I'm still opening new sections for. I have one-time classes that when the timing is right, I open. So I think what I will do instead of camps is just open more of my one-time classes during March and April. There'll be people home who maybe want to pick up a class, fun here and there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not doing, but let me know if you are doing camps and what you're doing. Looking for information. Okay, they have scheduling tips, which is listed in specific time. Parent topic requests. I use the parent topic a lot when I was new. If you're a newbie or still getting started on Outschool, I would check those out. They gave me a lot of ideas for classes. Will every class that you get list necessarily be a hit just because one parent or student requests it? No. It gives you ideas and it gives you things to try. And some of the ones I got from hits, but I'm not afraid to try things. What's new? Policies and beyond. Educators throughout your journey, introducing our new and all the educators support. Flex class policy feedback. We're excited to announce some updated class. Has anyone done a flex? Thinking about doing one? I've never done one. I've never really wanted to do one. Maybe I'll do one in the summer. Classes that I teach right now aren't really classes do well transferring to a flex class. I'd have to make up a whole new class. Ongoing class review. I'll see the button to leave feedback on things they have enrolled in the week. Previously, they had through the transcript. Count and questions about how editors are classified and how to records. We've outlined answers. I just PayPal and got it for Outschool. Okay, never happened. Like I said, this doesn't come out on Tuesday. It's a little old. So the town was on February 17th, but there are, you can watch the replay, which I did. Teacher tip, remember to meet where they are by creating a safe. Professional development, professional development. Here are the upcoming topics. You learners. It says buffering again. Wait. To finish. Okay. Unique learn. Prepare for summer. Beginner to begin some long-term planning for your online teaching business. In February, we will be facilitating a workshop to help educators prepare. I might take that because I've been wondering what I'm going to do in the summer. So if you have kids up here, but especially if you have school-age kids, what are you doing during the summer? Because like right now, I can teach during the week, but I'm about cramming all my classes into like 2 days again. So I'll wait. So hopefully I have people still here. It's done. All right, so I'm more full on 2 days, so it'll be easy for me to just do those 2 days, and I'll have to end some ongoing classes, I guess. But you know, gotta balance private life with your teaching life. New teachers, if you're new to Outschool and want some practice a lesson before going live with it, try our new teacher demo room. You'll have 15 minutes with a class quality specialist in a live classroom. Oh, wow. So someone who is an educator or who works at Outschool will be there to give you feedback. That's good. In the summer, I used to try out new classes on my friend. All teachers, join the Outschool Teachers Book Club. We're coming together to learn and grow with fellow teachers from around the world. Starting at the beginning of each month, join the asynchronous discussion. Is anyone joining the book club? Community news, look for more ways to connect with your colleagues. Okay, I'm gonna have to pick a time. New teachers can join eligible to join Outschool Teacher Hub. That's Outschool. Rebecca, my baby's nap schedule is going to change. Not sure how to fit classes into 1 nap a day instead of 2. But usually when they go to 1 nap a day, don't they usually nap longer? 2 Outschool classes in that time? I don't know. Would that be pushing it? Yeah, that would be hard to do during baby's naps. All right, so that was VIPKID, GOGOKID, and Outschool. Yes, thanks for those that came. I have an Outschool class in 40 minutes. I'm pretty much ready for it, but you know, I gotta print hopefully, unless something, I'll be back to my normal time of going live for this next week. So I will see you next week. Goodbye. Thanks for coming. Zaijian. Oh, Rebecca does 2 Outschool classes per now. Oh, darn. So does mean you'll lose them. That's tough. All right, everyone. Bye. See you next week.